Makes the play in a third and long for Love. Stands in, zips it, and it's intercepted. Another turnover. C.J. Gardner-Johnson has it. Looking for blocks, and he's inside the 40. What a start for C. What's coming? Love has time. Floats one. Watson down. Touchdown, Packers. Checks in at wide receiver. He's missed the last 3 games. A speedy rookie. Love loading up. Going deep. Down the field. Has a man. It's caught. Touchdown. Bo Melton and the Pack. Play fake. Williams. Looking. Throwing. It is caught. Touchdown. Oh, Olamide Zaccheaus.
The idea of getting Caleb outside of the pocket. He's been so dangerous all day. Drops it down barely through the arms of Nixon in coverage and finds Zaccheaus. What a catch. What a great camera angle. Sidearm delivery.
Anunga at the gun, and he is in. What a run. Going in backwards from Anunga for 2, and the Bears are right back in it. Here they line everybody up the line but one. Love on a play fake. Quick throw. Watson with the speed. Uh-oh. Christian Watson in a foot race, and he's going to win it. Touchdown, Green Bay.
Great execution.
3rd and goal. Theo Bennett in alignment in motion. He gets cut. Williams floats it the other way. It's caught for a touchdown. Colston Loveland. 3rd and 1, Green Bay. Get to the outside. Jacobs. Can he get there? Swift denies it. He breaks through. Josh Jacobs taken down by the 5 by Bayer. 3rd and goal. It is Jacobs plowing up the middle. Josh Jacobs is in. Touchdown, Packers. On the fake. Williams looking, throwing. It is intercepted. Keyshawn Nixon and the Packers will win it.
Hand the ball off and into the end zone goes Sean Tucker.
That's not even fair.
No, it's 6. Cousins over the middle, wide open, and there into the end zone goes Kyle Pitts for the touchdown. 5 targets, 5 catches, 93 yards. Cousins going that way again. He's got it. Touchdown. What a night for Kyle Pitts. 2nd down and goal. 4-man rush. Pass. Caught. Touchdown. Devin Cope. He is the would-be number. The whole offense is Robinson and Pitts. And that ball is loose. And the Bucs, for the moment, will have it. Jacob Parrish in the end zone once tonight. Here's the pass. Hold in. Chris Godwin for the touchdown. White is the running back. Stays in the block. Flares out. Pass into the end zone. And that's Godwin again. All 8 on the ground. To the outside. Into the end zone. Brian Robinson for the Bijan Robinson for the touchdown. So Robinson puts it in, and all of a sudden a 14-point game is on the cusp of going to 7.
Good for this Atlanta team. Last week they were eliminated from the playoffs. And we were talking to them this week. But what's the fight like in this team? What's do they still want to go out and compete? We've seen that on display this entire game. Good job of setting the edge there, and good vision.
The other night.
Sure did.
Ooh, 2nd and 10. Pass to the outside is going to be picked off by D. Alford.
He's playing zone. He's just reading the eyes, and he fools Baker Mayfield. I think Bake thought he was going to stay on the slot receiver and go vertical, which would have freed up another matchup against Kobe Bryant. 3rd
and goal. Robinson in motion. Cousins goes the other way. Pitch. Can he handle it? They say touchdown. Pitch to the right, coming out of the slot. Cousins down the sideline, caught. Mooney comes inside. Cousins sacked back at the 39-yard line. Sack it does. Now it starts again. Cousins fires along the sideline. Oh,
10-yard penalty.
on top of it. Pressure up the middle. Pass is for a first. Cousins underneath, going to pick up a few yards here. Pitch to get to the 43. Cousins throws, reaching in all likelihood.
Now watch how this route works. Kind of at this point, he knows exactly. Just got right to the sticks and then goes up.
Mooney. First down. On the ground. They spike it here. So it comes down to this. And the kick is just inside the left upright. And there's a little celebrating going on in Charlotte, North Carolina right now.
Hurts throwing end zone. A.J. Brown, touchdown, Eagles.
Force errant throws. You got to do when you play this much zone defense.
Eagles need to get to the 40. Hurts loading up, going deep. Devontae Smith comes back and gets it. Oh, Devontae Smith on a beautiful throw.
Sometimes you run routes at the sticks, and sometimes you just stutter and run right by the defender who's kind of thinking they're going to try to pick up the first down. Instead, he blows right by Carson.
Prescott looking. Oh, rolling traffic. It's intercepted. Reed Blankenship picks it off in the end zone.
Not for the home team.
Cowboys looking to get back in it. See what they got. Prescott, pressure right in his face. Steps away, pointing, throwing. Good play. Turpin makes the catch. Oh, and a good move. Devontae Turpin. Look at the speed. Turpin all the way inside the 25. Prescott, look at end zone, throwing. Ferguson up and get it. Down to the 1. It's 1st and goal with 38 seconds in this first half. Prescott looking to throw. Corner. Touchdown, Pickens.
What he had to do to try to generate pressure. Much more back to just keeping these front four rushing the passer. You know, DeJean's. I think he's coming.
Prescott rifles one over the middle and it's caught. Pickens again on a beauty.
Just a kind of a big window. There's DeJean coming on the left side. Ends up kind of be a match coverage. Look at all that space you have to throw the ball into.
Aubrey from 51. Oh, he missed it. Only the second miss all year from Aubrey. His other one was from 68. The Eagles show blitz movement. I don't see a flag. 3rd down. Prescott got to launch it, going deep. CeeDee Lamb makes the catch. Multiple more flags, 2, so let's see what the call is.
That safety's hanging on the left side of the field. Dak just cocks it back, and a nice high arcing throw that allows his receiver to adjust the ball.
Eagles, not a highly penalized team, but they've got 10 today, most on the year. First and goal, Dallas. Prescott rolling, looking, throwing, caught, touchdown.
Brevin Spanford, it's really designed for the running back, Williams, but he runs into Nolan Smith. Spanford in the back of the end zone, kind of stumbling his way across the end zone. Runs over Makuba.
This from 56. Elliott gets into it. It is no good. He pushed it right, and it stays a one-score game. Prescott has some time, loading up, going deep, Pickens. He's got it! Oh, come on! Prescott thinking about running. Is he going to get there? Gets a block. Prescott flies in! Touchdown!
Little four-man concept to the right side. The entire coverage goes that way. Dak's coming out, and then Ferguson does a great job getting in the way.
Hurts. Can't find it. He flips to Barkley. Nice little play. Barkley lost the ball. It's loose. Cowboys recover. Sam Williams knocked it out, and Kenneth Murray back inside his 5. He catches it at the 1. He gets a good block. And Gibson out across. He fumbles it. It's loose. Cowboys recovered it. Trent. 3rd and 2. Prescott over the middle. Caught by Ferguson. First down in the Eagles territory with Aubrey. They're already in field goal range. Blitz coming. Prescott over the middle. It is caught inside. George Pickens again. And he's down to the 21. Aubrey up. And he's got it. The Cowboys win. And maybe Nealon looking down from above. Third and 5. Darnold back to flow one deep, has a man, Shaheed! He's got it! Foot race, and he's tripped up! A bomb to Rashid Shaheed, and that's a heck of a start. Seahawks go 3 tight ends here. Walker gets it again, tries to sprint to the edge, he's so fast, he gets there! Touchdown, Seattle!
Down, not the normal length of the field.
Play action, pressure. Stafford going to take shot deep. Nakua's open. He's got it. Stafford to Nakua on a big connection down to the 26. Call it a 2nd and 2. Give it to him again. Makes the man miss. What a move that was. And all the way down to the Ram 38. He got right around Omar Speights like he wasn't even there.
Wow. I mean, make a miss in the backfield. Look at this. The little shimmy right, left, basically untouched. They're going to need to tackle a lot better than that. When you got unblocked linebackers, that's all the defense can really ask for. But at some point, you got to get them on the ground right there. That's another.
In the backfield, subbing for Charbonnet. Fake it to him. Darnold rolling, looking, throwing. Oh, did he keep it in bounds? He did! Come on! Smith and Jigba just terrific.
Watch him coming from the other side of the field. They boot to the left, and Darnold puts it just out there. And why do you need 2 hands when you got 1?
3rd and 10. Stafford in trouble. Big trouble. Dropped and sacked. Ball is out. And they're going to say he was down as DeMarcus Lawrence gets home.
Maybe a face mask they missed here on Matthew in the pocket.
And we bring in Dean Blandino. Couple things, Dean. It looks like they missed a face mask, and I guess that looked like a fumble, but the Rams got it back, right?
Correct. It was a fumble recovered by the Rams. There was a grab.
Stafford looking, floats one. Williams wide open, and he scores. Touchdown, Rams. Darnold looking at him again. Some pressure though. Hit as he throws. Man open. Guess who? Smith and Jigba. Touchdown, Seattle.
They get enough time in pass protection. Smith and Jigba in the backfield. They get enough time for him to kind of stand in the pocket. Wait for that to develop. He comes out. Cooper Kupp takes the underneath part of the coverage. And I just don't know how you let the best punter in the league come out and change field position.
So they'll try and do. Beautiful spiraling deep kick. Smith who bobbled one before. He lost it. Seattle recovers.
It's been a clear Achilles heel for this team. Getting kicks blocked. They fired their special teams coach in December. And
Darnold to throw. Back, hit, throws, end zone, caught! Touchdown! Jake Bobo! It's his 4th catch of the year!
The 12s are fired up. All the coverage was rotating to the right side of the field. Bobo with a little wiggle to the corner, back to the post.
Stafford looking to throw. Floats one end zone. Adams is in! Touchdown, LA! That is some answer.
He's done a great job.
3rd down here, over the middle. Cooper Kupp, it's in! Touchdown, Seahawks!
I think this is going to be unsportsmanlike on Seattle after the play. Happened well after the play
was over. Unsportsmanlike conduct, taunting. Seattle, number 27. 15-yard penalty from the dead ball spot. It's an automatic first down. This is number 27's first unsportsmanlike towards disqualification.
That was 4th and 12. And you see he's yapping at the Rams bench, Dean.
Exactly right. He's going at the Rams bench. That's directed at an opponent. That's a big penalty because going
Costly.
Now we'll see if they can make him pay. Stafford loaded up, going deep. Nakua's open. He has got a touchdown.
Here's the route. Just a little stutter at that move point, which is about 14 yards. That's where the intermediate passing takes place. So when you can just freeze the defensive back's foot, an infinite amount more time.
Oh, look out. Cam Kinchens flies through the line and gets a big sack. The 3rd for the Rams.
The ball.
4th and 1. They're going to throw it. Stafford in trouble. Trying to get there. He gets there. Stafford looking, throwing, it is incomplete. Seattle takes over. Devin Witherspoon makes the play. The Seahawks deny the Rams and they get it back with 4:54 to go in the lead.
This is the cat and mouse that you play with the D coordinator. They've got 7 guys up at the line of scrimmage. So Matthew's thinking, I got to get rid of it quickly. Then everybody drops out. It ends up basically being a 2-man rush. 9 in coverage. And when you have 9 in coverage, well, they're going to blanket a lot of those receivers. I saw McVay running down the sideline wondering if he thought he had the right call. And then he just decided to ride with his quarterback.
Desperation for Stafford. 8 seconds left. Loading up near side Nakua. Is he out of bounds?
Oh my God.
With 3 seconds.
he's
They're going to run the clock. That's going to do it. The Seahawks soar to Super Bowl 60.
Rodgers buying time. Going to his right, directing traffic. Throws, and it is hauled in for the touchdown by Jonnu Smith. Yep, check this out. And they run a little push, but a flag is down.
False start. Offense on the right guard. 5-yard penalty. 4th down.
Yeah, Mason McCormick jumped a little bit early. You know, they put Connor Hayward under center, the tight end. And, you know, just putting him in there, sometimes it can affect the rhythm. You really see the whole right side of the offensive line firing out there before the ball was snapped. So that penalty will push them back, and they're going to have to settle for a field goal. This is their version of the tush
Oh,
push.
look at that with Washington.
He's a grown man.
There's Rodgers is just standing back there. He's not getting involved in that. Meanwhile, here's Boswell. Flacco lost one. Chase makes this catch. Touchdown. There's a flag down. Ramsey looking back.
Ramsey's trying to get offensive interference going.
Pass interference. Defense number 5. Penalties decline. Result of the play is a touchdown.
But it's on Ramsey.
This is a matchup everybody wants to see. Jalen Ramsey against Jamar Chase. Condensed in tight to give him more room to work with. Ramsey there, that's the, you know, you can see him kind of acting with both.
Off the fake. Going deep downfield, and it's going to be picked off. You've got Jordan Battle, who's had a couple. Quick throw. Higgins inside the 10. Higgins in the end zone. And a Cincinnati lead. And now you got the conference going on. The crowd, of course, is responding to what you see, the replay.
He definitely has the football. I think it's more about the feet down. What an effort here by Turner to get this ball out. Just to get it out. The right foot's definitely down. Let's see it here.
Terry, what are you seeing?
Al, I see an interception. The defender takes the ball away. The knee gets down inbounds. This should be an interception.
Is the ball move at all enough, Terry, for you to have any doubts about that?
I don't believe it does. I think he's got complete control with that knee down and then maintains control through contact with the ground.
Let's not lose sight of how, I mean, that is a huge, not just the time of this play, but what a play by Turner.
Was the knee down before the hand was out of bounds?
After a crew discussion, the ruling on the field is an interception by Cincinnati. First down.
Rodgers has time. Throws. Caught. Touchdown. Pat Freiermuth. 30 left in the third. On 3rd and 4. Flacco under pressure. Going deep and hauled in. And stopped at the 21-yard line. Yosavash. Bengals up by 3, trying to extend the lead, and the pass is caught for the touchdown. Noah Fant, the tight end. Comes in a tight formation. Play fake, Rodgers throws, and that's hauled in by the big man Washington. That didn't take long. Makes it a one-possession game again on a drive. Flacco, and that's dropped by Chase.
That's unacceptable.
That's
What the heck's going on?
Man bites dog. That's the headline. Not your dog. You know. 3rd and 13.
Oh, man.
Yeah, what's wrong with him?
Yeah, what's the deal? He's so wait a second.
Oh, that's perfect. Like, what?
That doesn't happen.
Not you. Taking off. Look at this. Gain of 13. Rodgers avoids the sack. Deep downfield. Caught at the 35-yard line. And going all the way to the end zone is Freiermuth. Pat Freiermuth. Flacco down the sideline. Caught. And sliding to a stop at the 6 is Higgins. Brilliant. Just brilliant. Snap good. Hold good. Kick good. Rodgers spinning. Winding up. As far as he can throw it into the end zone, what's going to happen here? Knocked down.
Two teams have been decided by one score. Smith, the return man. Oh, he loses the ball! Jacksonville had a beat on it, and they've got it underneath.
Just a punch, a really well-placed punch directly on the football, gets it out. And Jacksonville jumps on top of it, and they're going to have fantastic field position here to try and capitalize after only getting a field goal off the first turnover.
So that ball got popped away by Miller, and Strigo jumped on top of it.
Looks like Will might have one up top.
Lawrence, he will fire back in the end zone. It's handled. Parker Washington, fantastic grab for the touchdown.
That second foot down, it looks like he might have. Incredible job going up for the ball. 1 foot. 2. Wow.
So it's Tommy Townsend punting from his own end zone. Parker Washington backpedals. Townsend got all of it from the 28-yard line. Oh, what a move by Washington! Parker Washington! He's going the distance! Touchdown! Lawrence will soft toss it, and stepping in front for the pick, Stingley reads it perfectly.
Stingley said no field goals for anybody. He had the penalty earlier on the drive, and here he just undercuts this route perfectly and dives for the interception. He's going to come off the right side of your screen, and look at him undercut this route. And then one-handed, beautiful interception by one of the best cornerbacks in the NFL.
And now flip it with one big play. Houston will have a chance at some points instead of Little settling in for Lawrence. Will operate from the gun. It's a handoff. ETN knifes his way for the score. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
Through one man on his way into the end zone. You're going to see ETN's right here in the backfield. He's going to come back out the same side that he starts on. Offensive line does a good job. You get a kick out block from the tight end, and then he just carries Bullock into the end zone to give Jacksonville a 19-point lead, which could be a lot to overcome.
Yards rushing in 6 of their 8 games this season. Mills. That was well designed to Schultz, and they pick up the first down. 2nd and 10 for Houston. Shotgun, Mills gets rid of it quickly. Trying the catch and curl is Nico Collins. Jacksonville down to 1 timeout remaining. The speedster Woody Marks is in there. Mills are going to throw it, and they're going to convert it to Knowles.
And it hasn't looked the way that Houston Texans fans hoped it would.
3rd down and 10. Mills, pocket holds up. Mills to the end zone. Higgins has got it for the touchdown. For the Texans faithful.
Dalton Schultz is going to clear out here, which opens a space for Higgins up top, and Mills puts it right on him in the end zone. Overcome a couple of their boogeymen so far today. They scored on the goal line. Here they're getting in the red zone. See if they can do it with the 2-point conversion.
Mills. They will to Collins. He's got it. What kryptonite. It has not been a big offensive day for the Jaguars by any measure. Deep drop. Lawrence steps up, and Lawrence is tossed down by Hunter. He is having a whale of a day.
Josh Hines Allen yesterday told us this is a battle of our D-lines, ours versus theirs, and the better D-line's going to win.
Oh, what a catch by Collins!
No, but they're winded.
I know exactly what you mean, Evan. That's a very legitimate discussion.
Terrific move by Marks. Mills throws it. The catch. The curl by Higgins. And then the tackle made by Wingard. Gain of 7. Mills hooks a pass. Back in the end zone. Caught. Touchdown. Dalton Schultz walking the tightrope.
Example of extremely tight coverage, but the ball is put where only Schultz can get it, and he goes up and grabs it. They say throw the ball low on the goal line and high on the end line. That way only your man can get it. And this is that concept executed to perfection. That ball's either going to Dalton Schultz
and find Schultz. Now a big 2-point attempt. Moving pocket. Mills in some trouble. He throws, and it's intercepted. Each team only one timeout remaining. Lawrence on a 3rd and 4. That ball gets deflected. Alshire. 4th down, Jacksonville. 6:02 on the clock. Mills to throw it. Mills fires, complete. Dalton Schultz with a big gain of 21 yards. This running game has slowly started to hit for Houston. Nick Chubb now checks in. Mills gets rid of it. High pass is handled by Higgins. Under 3 minutes to go. Motion man is Noel. It's a running play to Chubb. Up the middle, Chubb. First down. It's a little pop to Marks. Blocker turns the corner, first down.
Marks for the first down.
Clock continues to roll. We're down to 1:26 to play. First down for Houston. Mills pats the ball. He throws it. End zone! Incomplete. Flag down. Kirk the intended target. Jones the defender.
Pass interference. Defense number 22. Ball's placed at the front of the foul. It's an automatic first down.
Davis Mills.
What a rush, Walker.
Steps up. He's going to run. Mills looking for the pylon. He's got the angle. Touchdown, Texans. Put Houston in front.
Clearly in here, but he outran Walker all the way to the end zone. Walker with an unbelievable move on Trent Brown comes free. And Mills just scampers his way in. Like you said, Ian, the most...
Mills loses it and then just jumps on top of it. They never even get a playoff. Lawrence will operate from the gun. Deep drop. Lawrence steps up.
There it is.
He's going to run.
There it is.
Lawrence ducks out of bounds as he hits the 45.
See everybody protecting the perimeter out here.
Lawrence. He's sacked, and it's over. Will Anderson Jr. gets there. The ball pops in the air, and Rankins takes it the distance. What a way to end it. The Texans come from behind. Oh, it's an option, and May cuts to the outside for the touchdown. Shotgun, May. He's going to run. Second score of the day, Drake May. the ground for the touchdown. You do, or?
Oh, you.
Oh, I do.
You walked in with no shirt today.
That's true. Henderson! He's going the distance! And he's gone! It's all cooking for New England. 52 yards for the Rook. Shakir. Allen will throw. Catch made by Cook. And he waltzes in for the touchdown. Bills need. Allen fake the handoff, the roll and toss. Open man, Knox. Touchdown, Bills. Third. May. Deep ball, taking a shot downfield. What an effort by White!
It's a punt.
Tre'Davious White with the pick. From the gun, deep drop. Allen hooks a pass, and it's a battle with a flag down. Shakir and Marcus Jones. Jones comes away with it. Wow! And they're going to give the catch to Buffalo.
I can't tell if they're giving him the catch or they're saying pass interference on the defense.
It might be that. The PI on the D. Mike Vrabel says pick it up.
Shakir comes back for the ball and kind of works through Jones. And it seems like they all get there at the same time. But he does have to work back through the body.
The ruling on the field is a catch. Pass interference, defense number 25. That penalty is declined. Result of the play, first down.
Wow, there's a lot to unpack here. They rule it a catch for the offense. Obviously, the pass interference adds to it. They want it to be a Patriots ball because they came away with it. We've had this earlier in the season. Tie goes to the offense.
Allen steps up. He's got room in front of him. Pulls the trigger. End zone. Touchdown. A bullet. Josh Allen to
weak schedule. Anybody who wants to say anything about him, these are the types of drives that they can show everyone.
Henderson bounces away, and Henderson is off to the races.
Look at May.
Does he have another one in him?
May sprung him.
He does. Touchdown. Goodbye, Travion Henderson.
There's a 3rd and 14. Looking for options. Trying to get away from Franklin Myers and throws, intercepted. That's McMillan with it. And a flag down. McMillan takes off, slips through the tackle, and Thornton's not going to let him get away. Thornton knocks him down. It's McLaughlin. Straight ahead. Jones has a hold of him. There's a push, and they push him across for the game's first touchdown. There is a flag on the low snap, and Mahomes gonna launch it long, one-on-one coverage, and Thornton makes the catch. Gets to his feet, McMillan, then 3rd and 6. There's the pass. Caught, breaking the tackles, Kelce, and Travis takes it to the end zone. What an effort by Travis Kelce. Yet another all-time cheat mark. He was tied with Priest Holmes. Extra point blocked. It is blocked. That makes a big difference. 54 for Lutz to tie the game. He does. Barely beat the play clock. Here comes the blitz, and they got him back at the 14. It's McMillan for the 2nd time in this game.
Run here, but don't do it.
Here's Nix on 2nd and 8. Going for a big throw, and it's caught by Franklin. And the Broncos are set up now to win the game. And the Chiefs have called timeout, their last.
Is a big time throw.
Franklin has not caught a pass on Watson. We talked about Watson. I want you to watch. Watson's right here. He's asking, who do I have? Okay, I got him. Well, he's going to go. He stays outside leverage, but the ball is thrown to the inside on a corner route perfectly by Bo Nix where the defender can't see it. What a perfectly thrown ball. Great route by Franklin.
5 yards. Will Lutz. He's already made 4 today. Lutz in the clutch, and the Broncos have won it. Both Super Bowl teams of a year ago, Philadelphia and Kansas City, coming from behind in both of those games in the fourth quarter to win yet again in a thriller from behind in the fourth.